Now, we all know about Lipitor, the anti-cholesterol medication that became the world's best-selling drug ever. But Lipitor might not be enough for some people looking to lower their cholesterol, leading to a whole new class of drugs beyond Lipitor that are being rushed to the market right now. Meg Terrell has our story.
As many as 17 million people in the U.S., Europe, and Japan have high cholesterol that's not helped by currently available therapies, including statins like Lipitor. And there's a race among drug makers to address that market. The experimental medicines are called PCSK9 inhibitors, and they aim to lower levels of LDL, or bad cholesterol.
PCSK9 is an enzyme that's involved in the metabolism of cholesterol, and so by inhibiting it, it changes the way that cholesterol is metabolized and therefore lowers the level of cholesterol in the blood. Leading
the pack are biotechs Amgen and Regeneron, which is partnered with French drug maker Sanofi. They'll be battling over a potential $10 billion market. Amgen said today it applied for regulatory approval of its compound in Europe and said last week it applied with the FDA here in the U.S. Regeneron presented new data on its therapy over the weekend at a European cardiology conference and is expected to apply for approval by the end of the year. For these drug makers, it's a high-stakes race.
I think that everybody would like to think this is a winner-take-all race, and I don't think that's exactly the way it is. You know, if you think of the statin class, which was the sort of the standby for and will be for treating lowering cholesterol, there were 4 or 5 different statins. So there's plenty of room for multiple entries. Of course, we're pretty competitive, and we'd like to get there first.
One difference from statins, these drugs are injected rather than taken as pills.
We do think that that's going to be a hindrance to their uptake. It does seem like generalist practitioners, the people who typically treat patients with high cholesterol, would rather give a pill than an injection.
That may reserve these drugs for sicker patients, at least initially. Still, the market may broaden if the drugs prove to not just lower LDL cholesterol, but prevent heart attacks and strokes as well. As for getting to the market, the leaders are neck and neck. Though Amgen's already applied for approval, Regeneron and Sanofi made a surprise move a few weeks ago. They purchased a priority review voucher from another biotech, BioMarin, which gives them a 6-month review at the FDA versus the standard 10. So in this multi-billion-dollar market, it's anybody's game. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Meg Terrell.